Now a big hello and welcome today because I'm about to start a new and exciting project and video series. I have even kept this secret from my close friends, except for one who is involved in it. A little hard to keep it from him. Now, you may have heard of the SIDBox, a portable music player which plays all the retro music formats we love, the C64 SID, Amiga Mod, Atari Poki, Spectrum AY, and much more. Now, if you haven't heard of this, shame on you. No, do check out the group and also my videos. I've made a playlist on it, so that's linked in the description below. Also, yeah, do join the group. And I believe there's a Kickstarter happening now or just about to happen. So yeah, do check out that also. Now, I've had this idea ever since I joined the SIDBox team, almost 2 years ago now, to create a boombox using as many retro components as possible, but not with a cassette or CD player or anything, but with a SIDBox instead. Now, I've been sitting on this idea for nearly 2 years now, and I've finally decided to materialize it. Believe me, this is gonna be a huge series, and it's gonna last a couple of months. I'm so excited! So, do mash that subscribe button and click on the notification bell to be updated on this. And yes, enjoy this wonderful ride with me. Now today we have Arabic coffee boiling on slow boil and more stuff that's arrived for the project. Just collecting all the stuff that's arriving. Now let's open this up and see what we have today. What is this? Ooh, that's the switches. Okay, the buttons for the top. Fantastic, they arrived. Let's just open one up and have a look at it. The entire room smells of coffee now. Oh, actually, I like these. These are good. They've got a good feel to them and they've got a nice retro amber look to them. So yeah, this is good. I've got plans. Well, I've already got plans, you know that, but still, I'm excited. Okay, so these arrived and there's more of these to come actually. So these go into the project box. And let's see what's next. Alright. What is this now? Aha, okay. Oh my god, why did you need a huge envelope for this? There you go, E5 bulb holders. Deadly ones. And I thought they needed a freaking envelope this huge for it. Why? You could have just done it with a small one. Okay, okay, I think this thing is done now. Oh, that's so nice. Actually. Anyway, let's move on. What is this? More knife, we need you. Okay. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay, so it's just bits and pieces. Mainly more power supply stuff. Okay, that I will need for more than one project. It's just wire. Okay, the bridge rectifiers. Okay. Because I'm gonna create the power supply on this. Yes, of course, the relay switch, it has to be. Because I've got, I think a couple of you already know that I've got a bit of a thing for relay switches. And finally we have a fuse holder. I love messing around with stuff that I'm gonna use for a project, it's kind of like cool. So let's have a look what these two have. I actually don't know, I've forgotten what I've ordered. That's the nice thing about it. I'm kind of like, it's like I open them and I just say, ooh, I remember this now. I'm curious, what are you? I don't remember ordering anything long. Okay, my friends again are not gonna let me lose now. But I did not order anything long. Okay, I know what this is. Oh my goodness. Oh, these excite me so much. Okay. Ugh. Now, those of you who know me will know that I like view meters. And I'm gonna use one of these in this project. The other two I just got spare because I was just like, okay, this is a good price for VU meters, like as in, you know, coil meters. Normally they're not that cheap. Goodness, this is wrapped up really well. So I need to kind of, be careful with it. Don't want to damage any of these. Oh, these are so cool. Okay, these are clearly vintage. They look old, and the tape is like losing its freaking adhesion. So yeah, I need to be careful with these. Yes, coil meters. I love them. I even got one here on display. Nice, gorgeous metallic blue one. It's so nice. Look at it coil. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I go mad. Like I'm not mad already. Okay, so I decided to get all three of these. I'm just going to use one, but the other two I'm definitely going to keep spare for other projects. Maybe in future, but definitely I like to keep stock of things as in, okay, just have it. Just have it, just in case. And especially if they were going that cheap. So yeah, these are actually vintage. They're from back in the day because you can tell the adhesion is going on these. I think they must be new old stock. I don't know where the dude's getting them from, but you know, he's got lots to get, so wow. Anyway, I decided to use this one here because it just gives me a retro or vintage hi-fi feel, like, you know, 70s, maybe early 80s type of feel here. However, this one, when I saw it on the listing, it just looked completely white. I'm not sure if this looks just pure white to you or not. I think it looks white on camera, but it's actually silvery. When I saw the picture of it, it reminded me of like an 80s science lab type of thing, you know, white on green, and looked very lavish, like lavish. But now that I look at it in person, it just reminds me of like an 80s, like mid to late 80s hi-fi. Yeah, I don't want to like throw these in the box just like that because, you know, they seem delicate. I just think I'm gonna rubber band them first so the front, you know, it doesn't come out. Now then, what the freak are you? You freak huge. The freak. I'm the one who had the coffee and my nephew's the one who's getting excited and hyperactive. Okay, what are you? What are you? The freak are you? Okay, that is heavy. What the freak are you? Oh, it's the freaking toroid transformer. Whoa, this is freaking scary. Hello. This thing is huge. And it's beefy, it's like heavy and everything. Okay, what the freak do the wires mean? Does it come with a... It comes with a stand. The actual mount, sorry. Which is good. Big, heavy freaking mount. I decided to go with the toroid because, you know, first of all, I like the donut shape of it. Secondly, it's supposed to be, you know, reduced noise and interference and something. I've always heard good things about toroid transformers. Oh, okay, hold on. We have, no. Okay, so primary here. Blue, gray, pull and burn. Okay, blue, gray, purple, brown. Okay, so it's freaking tongue twist. Okay, so we have here, you know, the 4 colors. I knew these were going to primary because of the insulation. So we have brown and purple. Is it brown and freaking purple? Yeah, blue, gray, brown. Okay, so brown and purple, input 115 volts AC. This blue and gray, input 115 volts AC again. However, the purple and the gray are the ones which you can connect together if you want to put 200. Yeah, there you go. See, you have live, color brown, and neutral blue. Yeah. To put 230 volts or 240 volts, however many that there is, you join these two, the center ones, and then you just input 220 volts. So what I'm gonna have to do is just like cut these short here and then just like heat shrink tube after soldering them together like this. We have 2 outputs. We have, it's a dual output, dual coil. The yellow and orange, 12 volts out, 3 amp, right? 3.3 amp. And this red and black, 3.3 amp again, AC, 12 volts. So it's like equal, they're both identical. So they each provide you with 3 amps. I know it's a bit overkill for what I'm doing, quite a bit overkill, but I did select the one before it, and that was 1 amps each. And it was more expensive. I don't get it. It was more expensive than this one, so I thought, freaking why? Let's just like slightly overkill it and just get it cheaper. I just don't understand that, but anyway, that's what it is. Now this, let's just put this in here. Now this box is starting to come along now. These are basically, I'm showing you these. These are basically the speakers I have left. Do you remember Signor Sanyo, my Sanyo cassette recorder? I had bought these for Signor Sanyo because the diameter was just perfect. It was the right one, you know, to replace the speakers in there. However, the back was so big that on one side only, I couldn't fit this in, and I was so disappointed because these sounded amazing. Yeah, with the Sanyo portable boombox, which I have still, and I still love. So yeah, so I had to get smaller ones. But these sounded so good, and I just thought, okay, let's just keep them. They've come in handy for this project now. So yeah, fantastic. Got these used now. Okay, so let's put the power supply stuff in one bag, as I've been doing. Switch rectifiers. And yeah, rest of the circuit, but filter capacitors and reservoir capacitors. So yeah, all is good. I can't know where to start this. Okay, so now that, you know, I've shown you what I got today, I'll skip forward to the future for when I get the next batch of parts and goodies. Hello. So, new day, more stuff, and more excitement. So let's see what I've got. I mean, this, I didn't get it all for this project. Actually, it's just, I got a ton of capacitors from CPC actually. And, you know, I got a couple more relay switches, which is why, you know, this is here. So let's get this out the way. One relay switch. I've got a thing for relays. This thing's gonna be clickety-clickety-click, you know. So, okay, 2 relay. Let's put the rest of these back. A lot of recapping to do. Recapping season. It's kind of busy. So now, all together, we have 4 relays. You'll see why. There's a reason why there's 4. So the next few things here, they came and they're tools and stuff like this that I can use. First of all, this thing, this caliper thing, I have no idea why I didn't get one before, because this is just make life so much freaking easier. You know, it's just, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about getting this before. It just, I could have used it. Anyway, I got one now, so that's gonna come in very handy because this project really needs one of these. Normal freaking ruler won't do. Milliput, of course, as I've always used and always loved. Masking tape, yes, that's for this too. Now I ended up getting these latching buttons, and these are for, you know, certain functions which are going to be, you know, in this SIDBoomBox project. So yeah, these are really nice, and they're illuminating as well. So now this one here, I kind of like started opening, but then of course, you know, realized I just don't want to open. I want to open them on cam, so I don't want to be surprised and like amazed. So curious. Right, what the freak is this? Oh, okay, more of these have arrived. Okay, because do you remember last time I got those buttons? Those hardware buttons? Well, I needed more of them. By the way, a lot of this stuff is new old stock. Like these buttons are vintage, these VU meters, which I'm going to use. They're actually vintage, new old stock. So yeah, stuff like that. It's just, I like using old stuff. So yeah, there's more of these that have arrived. How many more of you guys are there? Forgot how much I ordered. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, good. Right, okay, next. Here, what are you? What are you? Oh, okay, here, the power buttons. Now the boombox is gonna have a silvery theme. So yeah, this is gonna be a power switch to, you know, turn the unit on and off. So yeah, that's just perfect. And yes, that is gonna be the 230 volt switch, the main switch. Since it's rated for that as well. I guess the next one, this is all exciting. I like doing this. What are you? What freak are you? Ooh! Okay. Hold on a second. I didn't order a dual 100k, did I? Oh, I ordered a single 100k. Unless it didn't have any... Hope it's freaking linear and not logarithmic. Please be freaking linear. I ordered a linear single, you know, mono. Not, I mean, the dual gang and the single gang is no problem, as long as it's freaking linear. Okay, so the linear at least. Good. Freaking logarithmic. I mean, I always use linear parts, but then again, maybe it's because I mostly do analog circuits. I don't know. Is there something in digital that requires logarithmic? I've never seen the need for it. This is also for the equalization circuits. Okay, so the final one for today. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay, right. It's the circuit board. Okay, fantastic. I decided to just order a few extra because, you know, I'm always using these, and this shape is, you know, it tends to be very handy anyway. Actually, let me check if I'm gonna have to drill the bigger holes inside this. Yeah, I am definitely gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drill those holes bigger so that they fit on these standoffs because it's just too freaking small. Okay, so in the box you go. And you. Right. So, I don't think there's anything else. No. Right, there's still a couple more things that, you know, I'm waiting to arrive, for them to arrive. But today is one major thing. A major thing in this project, one of the main things that arrived is... That's right, the actual casing itself, the boombox itself. Now this dude is a seriously all beaten up freaking boombox, which, you know, it's one of those spares or repairs kind of thing. I think it's more spares than repairs. It really, I mean, I got it for, you know, way cheaper than you normally get boomboxes. You know, I'm the type of person who, when I see something vintage, I don't want to ruin it unless there's literally no way, you know, no way back. This literally is junk inside. So, you know, there's nothing I can do with it. But what I can do is use it for this project and give this, you know, a new lease of life. Now this thing looks like, you know, I've already tried to get into it. That's because I have. Now, the unfortunate thing was I was recording, and I recorded first opening it for the first time, and my reaction to the nastiness inside, which I think is a little bit more clear now, because half of it went in the freaking air was like dusty and rusty. That I didn't intend for that to rhyme. It was really rusty inside. You know, I tried to get into it. The 4 screws were fine, but there was this one screw which was literally rusted over. You can freaking see the nastiness inside here, how rusty it is. There was one screw which was just completely, you know, demolished. You turn it with a screwdriver, it just turns to rust. And that's it. And it was literally just no hope. So what I had to do, I had to actually get the normal drill out, drill the whole diameter bigger, and then get the Dremel out, you know, put the smallest cutting piece in there and just like drill out cut out the standoff, so then, you know, it set it free then. So yeah, I will see you in a few moments, which will be, you know, in the future. Now the next video, there is going to be a lot of planning going on and a lot of, you know, figuring stuff out, you know, finding my bearings. Because up until now, I've just been using my imagination. And, you know, it's all in my mind, how this thing is going to look, how this thing is going to work. I haven't even put it down on paper. I've you know, not done any block diagrams or anything like this, or not even any, you know, sketches or anything like that. It's just all in my mind how I want it to look. So, and I've got a certain idea in my mind, which is very, you know, stubborn, like I am. Right, so now the last of the stuff has arrived, more or less. It's probably just going to be like a bit here and there. But more or less everything that I needed for the SIDBox is there. SIDBoomBox is there. Just some rectangular LEDs here, nice old style. Some incandescent bulbs here, 12 volt, diddly ones, scrubber ones. And then there's these cable ties. And I think that's more or less it for the brunt of the stuff, you know, the most important stuff or significant stuff. I think anything else, there's not going to be like a huge thing coming now. So yeah, everything for the SIDBoomBox is now in this box. Literally everything. So yeah, it's already a bit heavy, so but yeah, I'll be slowly working through all this stuff, and hopefully by the end there will be a SIDBoomBox. Which I'm really looking forward to be honest. Anyway, so yeah. So thanks for your likes, your shares. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos because there's a huge library of them. And of course, do follow this project because, you know, there is it's happening. It's going to happen. And also, I believe there's a Kickstarter going on. So the SIDBox one. So yeah, get supporting that. Support us. We are the SIDBox team. So you can do anything with your SIDBox. Your modders can do stuff like this. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks so much for your likes, your shares. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and do subscribe for more. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you won't be notified when I've got a new video. Many thanks to all my patrons for supporting my channel, especially to my huge supporters and top tier patrons: Electron Skip UK, Axel Dominator, Robert Minis, Rich Corboot, Bohan Wayne Mitchell, and Chris Sablensky. Do see the video descriptions below to check out my patrons' websites and YouTube channels. Adios!